Hello and welcome to the Edge of Midnight channel. I'm Jason, your host. For now and the foreseeable future, let's get into game. Today made me think about just how much I set this house up for Paola.
Entering safe area.
Let's just see if we can get some. Let's go this way. Yes, no, this way. Yes, yes, no. Yes, no, yes, no, maybe. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go. Ooh, cookies.
Agent requesting backup.
When I was cooking the burgers, which were nice, I liked the burgers, they were very nice. The little tripod I used for the phone to hold it in place so it could take pictures of what was going on. I'm impressed with the sound pickup on the Galaxy.
Friendly control point nearby.
I bought that for Paola so that she could set up and take pictures of her crafting. Oh, you want to play?
I'm not good, you good! Reloading!
And it made me think about just how much of this house. See, we moved into this house about 5 years ago when my mum became ill. We moved here to be next door to her so we could help Trevor to look after her. Trevor is her partner, the one whose house is connected to this one. And the room you saw with my main computer in, that used to be our bedroom when Paola could live upstairs. All the desks were there, but they didn't have my computer on. They had her computer and all their crafting supplies. Her Zing, which is a bit like a printer, but it cuts card and everything. It does all weird stuff. Crafting stuff. I was never a crafter. I was never a crafter, but she was a lot. So, ooh. I spent 6 months planning this house and getting it ready, building all the flat pack furniture. Ooh, that's what I want. Ooh, yeah, that's going to hurt me in the morning. And it was wonderful. I love doing stuff like that. Die. I love fighting those tanks.
We made it through!
Except when they have chainsaws or sledgehammers or anything that means they come up close. Anyway, so I built the whole house up because our old place was a single floor little cottage type affair. So I had to get the stair lift in and organise and all that. And now the
Detected.
house
From the control point in proximity.
feels so empty. The reason we didn't have a bath was because Paola couldn't use a bath.
I got you.
I have no shot.
Targets need cover.
Engaging.
Oopsie.
Right now.
Vital signs critical.
Run away!
Is chaos.
Run away tactically.
Take this, motherfucker. No line of
Come on, can we do this before we get to yes?
Hiding and
Oh, that was good.
We just lost someone. Not so smart now.
But I am smart. Eat this and die. Mwahahaha. Okay. That was a good time though. Because what happened was Trevor owned this house. My mum owned the house next door. They fell in love basically over the fence. It was really sweet. My mum would be alone for a long time until my father died in a car crash, so it was really nice to see them get together. And so they said, okay, as soon as my mum was diagnosed with early onset dementia, I said, why don't me and Paola move out of our house, come live there, and you two live in my mum's house, because as her memory fades, it's better that she's in a house she remembers from the past. So Trevor gutted the house, because this house wasn't in the best condition, and gave it a fresh coat of paint. And then I furnished it.
Lost one of our guys.
I wasted so many bullets then. But I had fun. Fun was good. In goes the drone. In goes the drone of happiness. Giving the gift of love and happiness and happiness. I spent weeks. I had to sort out the car. I had to basically furnish an entire house because nothing we had in the other house, none of the furniture would fit here. The rooms in this house are very
I
different.
lost the shot.
I hit it!
Concussion grenade. I'll bend it.
I'm coming to get
Can't
you.
move! Pinned down!
Think we're helpless,
Incoming
huh?
hostiles detected.
Ooh, someone wants to play. Shall we play with them? Yes, we shall. Shall we? Come on, come on, come on.
Go away.
Hostage health is critical.
I'll protect you with my life!
Go around there. Make it quick.
Oh, I'm getting put me backwards with a kicking tip.
Enemy
like-
flanking.
Fuck. I'll wipe it out.
Where are you? Where are you?
Grenade
Oh, you
deployed.
did not even thinking. Hold on. Yay! I come up with some interesting sayings when I'm doing stuff. The backyard was a complete mess. Literally, there was 6 foot of rubble in the backyard. The entire backyard was a rubble mess. I got rid of all that, put the fire pit, got a table and chairs, aluminium so that they'd last. Made everything as good as I could. And for a couple of years, Paola was okay coming upstairs. But then the illness got worse, the problems got worse, and occupational health came over, therapist. Brilliant people came and looked around the house and said, we can do things like, they were offering to actually put in, for free, a lift, cut an entire corner of the bedroom away, and put
Friendly control point detected.
a lift going down from the lounge corner up to thingy, so Paola in a wheelchair, once she was in a wheelchair fully, could go. But we decided no. They offered to try and get us some housing that like a single floor, but we didn't want to leave. It was our house. Oh, I can go to the door instead. Oh, I have to shoot you from in here. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, there should be more places like this. Let's get some ammo. But in the end, we both decided this is our house, no matter what. And I feel the same, even though it kills me sometimes to walk around here. Sometimes it just breaks me up completely. Ooh, what's down there? Well, I don't want to leave here. What the hell? Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. Very, very cool. I always felt like I should have done more. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know that's crazy. Ooh. Ooh, where the hell does this lead? Crazy. I have no idea where I'm going. Ooh, loot. Looty! Looty, looty, looty. Must loot some more. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. We've found lots of loot today. I'm going to get to the point that I'm going to have to... Let's sort out my inventory. I know I did a lot. Rationale tells me I know that I did good. But when you watch your loved one slowly slip away, you watch them become more and more ill, and you can't do a damn thing about it. You can't stop it. Oh, that was interesting. 10% rifle damage. 10%. That might be useful. Yeah. I'm interested in that. Petrov Defense Group. Ooh. Come on. Oh, I'm going to be full soon. Again, let's put something like. Oh, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Still a good weapon. Anyway, focus, Jason. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry.
Wait, I need to reload. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's focus. It's just sad for me. I know I did enough. I know I helped. I know to do all of that. Come on, you can do it.
Not hiding anymore!
Come on, be quick about it. We'll never give up.
It's just another target!
They're trying to get behind us.
I'll finish that
They
agent.
have them.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I'm on it!
That's what we want to hear.
Fight for the team!
Try and get to me.
Away!
I'm coming after you.
Gotta reload. I got your back.
Ooh, close. Close one, there she go. Oh,
Agent killed.
oh no. No, the death happened. Hee. Let's go. I'm so bad at this game. Oops. I don't want to loot you. Oh, that's. But I shall loot this. Ooh. All servers closing for maintenance in 18 minutes 48 seconds. No. They can't take my loot. I want to keep my loot. It's mine. We may have to visit. We may have to visit Kerbal Space Program when this happens. We may. Why am I down here? I don't want to be at this one. Let's go this way. Let's go out. Ooh, let's follow that way. Let's go down that tunnel. Might be something special. Good job these lines aren't. Bzz, bzz. Get electrocuted and go. Wah! Lots of junk. Lots of junk. Where am I going? I'm going this way because. Oh, loot! Loot! Ooh, mine. I can keep that. Mine. All hail the JC for the lootness. Any more loot? Ooh, I can. Up and away! This is why you people make such a difference. Just by watching my videos. I helped.
This is it!
Surprise!
Object of interest detected.
Object of interest.
That showed 'em.
Took care
Agent
of
in need of backup.
Where's object of interest? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Water everywhere. I want to drop the drink. Okay. Oh, loot! More loot. This is so good when we get that loot. It makes us happy when skies are grey. Loot! 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 Oh, I wonder if you could get a call on that said loot! 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 That would be so annoying so quickly. So what am I planning? I'm going to try and add other games to my list. I really like Division. I really like Division 2. And I've tried a few other games and they don't sort of... I'm not going to go in there yet. I think it's a bit high level for me.
Civilians in distress.
No. Civilians... Oh, civilians. Civilians in distress in there. Don't want to go... Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a pretty building. What's that building called? Someone tell me. I don't know.
It's daytime.
Surprise! Pookie Pookie.
He's gone for cover. We gotta work together. Keep on
Going down, you're going down. I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you.
Anyone have line of sight?
You're all gonna die.
I'll get behind you. I got you. I'll patch you up. Casualty!
Where are you?
Who's
Where
that
are-
over there? Come out!
Come on, where are you? Hello?
They won't destroy this too.
Incoming hostiles detected.
More hostiles, I don't want more. Got enough here, thank you. We don't need to added hassle.
There's some cover over there. Don't let them move.
There we are.
And I'll hit you again.
Come on, we can do it.
Get out of here!
Covered.
Get out!
You wanna get this?
Objective in sight. Reloading.
Come on, we can do it. Oh, this is hectic. Yay! Hostages got rescued. Hostage, well, one hostage got rescued. One hostage got rescued. It's awesome. Almost died a couple of times, but that doesn't matter. What's around here? Let's have a good explore. We haven't been here before. What's this? Must do it. Yay! Oh, doggy, I can let you out. Come on, doggy, you can go out. There we are. I performed a service. A service. Oh, what's happiness? Happiness, as I see. Sneaky, sneaky. Ace never knows what he's doing. Ooh, 12 minutes till it goes down. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Come on, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. No, no, no. Ooh, I'll get loot. I get distracted by loot. I'm going to bouncy, 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 shoot. Boing, boing, shoot, shoot, boing. I remember trying to show I used to know someone who had been in the Second World War. Great old guy. He had many stories. And I tried to game into the war games. Now, you probably know that if you know anybody who's been through battle, and most of them are not really interested in
Need a new mag.
playing with play guns. He lied about it. He wanted to see what it was like. And I went on, I think it was, I can't remember if it was COD, one of the
You're
early
going
ones.
down.
It was Deathmatch. One of the I don't know what it was. Definitely PvP. Anyway, he's sitting there next to me, watching my screen, and he just looks at the screen while the game is playing, and starts laughing. Why did he start laughing? Because the people were jumping up and down to dodge the bullets. And he just he was almost on the floor laughing about this. Ooh, what's that? Bertie, Beryl, I've told you. Inside voice. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh, it is fun. Oh, yeah, I'll do. You feel lucky, punk. I don't. Oh, no. Run away. Come on. Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Ouchie. Someone save me.
I need to move to a better spot.
And it just made it from that moment on.
Stay away from now on.
Oh, I can't let it. From that moment on, I couldn't play COD or any of those other games that allowed jump dodging. I couldn't play Counter-Strike. It just ruined it all for me, because every time I thought and saw people in the game using this tactic of jumping up and down to avoid the bullets, I just couldn't stop laughing. And it's not, and when you've got a very sensitive mouth and you're trying to be serious and trying to get some kills, and all of a sudden the guy you're shooting starts jumping up and down, and you're trying to follow him, I just could not do it. He ruined that for me, and it just made me say how crazy some things are. How, until you see it from a different perspective, some of the things that we do in games are so different. And trying to explain these things. Oh, let's get rid of one of these. There must be something I can just... There, that'll do. There we are. That gives me one more space. It's like in Skyrim. How many weapons do we carry around in Skyrim? If you think about it, if you let yourself think about
Detected from the control point in proximity.
I mean, stuff like Mass Effect, where you can only carry 3 guns, and this one where you can only carry 3 weapons, makes kind of sense. It works. Within the universe, it works. But my character runs around with 400 cheese rolls in Skyrim, and 4 or 5 different swords and everything else. We've just been taught that this is okay. in games. And in most games it's fine. 6 minutes. Okay, I'm going to end this stream now. Then I'm going to jump over to the main base and do the boring stuff of selling everything that I don't need. Thank you for listening to my craziness. Thank you for being there. I hope you're all having a good day. You are all wonderful. Thank you. This is Jason for the Edge of Midnight channel saying goodbye for now.